I say, yo, welcome to the BBW show. You feel me? We talk battle rap, basketball, and wrestling on a daily basis. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't. The topic for today is a new series I'm trying to introduce to the channel. It's called Wasted Talent. You feel me? We doing it on not just wrestlers. We can do it on battle rappers. We can do it on NBA players. I feel like this is a nice topic I can do for every sport I cover. You feel me? Because there's always somebody that could have been further along in their profession, whether it was drugs, whether it was a bad team, whether it was injuries, whatever. Anybody in any sport had wasted talent. You feel me? Anybody and everybody. The topic for today is James Storm. Yes, James Storm. If you don't know James Storm, he was a great wrestler. Great TNA wrestler from 2002 to about 2015, you feel me? He was locked in on TNA. 13 years, TNA original, you feel me? Really, really good, bro. James Storm was really, really good. He was a part of two of the best TNA tag teams of all time. America's Most Wanted with Chris Harris. Then he was in Bear Money with Bobby Roode, you feel me? Two great tag teams. Multiple time tag team champion. All of that, you feel me? Then around what? 2009, 2010, 2011, they start to break away James Storm as a singles wrestler. You feel me? They start to break him away. Now, James Storm at that time was the Shawn Michaels. You feel me? He was the Shawn Michaels. He was the Hangman. He was like the Cowboy at that time. You feel me? He had this great super kick. He had the cowboy hat. Came out drinking beer every day. You feel me? So he was like a mixture of Hangman Page and Shawn Michaels. Gangster. Early James Storm, prime James Storm, 2011, 2012. He had a lot of Shawn Michaels and Hangman Page in him. You feel me? But it never reached that, bro. It never reached that. Eric Bischoff on his podcast said James Storm always had loser face. Always. It's like whenever he was going out for a match and he wasn't going over, you could see it on his face. You feel me? I don't know if that's true or not, but I can understand that. That's very lacking professionalism, bro. It's like, bro, you going out there looking like a sore loser before the match even starts? That says a lot about you. You feel me? But he was a TNA World Champion. Definitely was a TNA World Champion. You feel me? He had a brief run with NXT. He showed up like one night. You feel me? One night. They was going to offer him a deal to be full-time with NXT for less money. Let's be honest. This at the time when they was signing Samoa Joe, Bobby Roode, Eric Young. Literally everybody else from TNA came to NXT besides him. Everybody else, you feel me? Everybody else. He decided to go back to TNA for way more money. Respect to him. He got a family to feed. Nobody can be mad at that. So, he's in TNA for mad long, you feel me? Finishes his career out in TNA. Then he goes to NWA Power. About what? 2017, 2019. Goes to NWA Power. This is right before the pandemic. This is right when Paul Heyman takes over as the Raw Creative. Now, it was reports that he wanted James Storm to come to Monday Night Raw and do an angle with Bobby Roode. They was going to sign James Storm to WWE and put him and Bobby Roode together. That never happened because of the pandemic. We ended up getting Bobby Roode and Dolph Ziggler together as the Dirty Dogs. I actually like that as a tag team. I like that Bobby Roode and Dolph Ziggler as a tag team. So, we never got James Storm on the main roster. Never got him. We even got Eric Young on the main roster to make an appearance. Bobby Roode. We even had Abyss, Joseph Parks, and the pandemic did something with AJ Styles on the main roster. You feel me? So it's like, bro, all of his contemporaries, all of his friends got that big shot, and he never got that opportunity. You feel me? And then even look at AEW. He was never in talks for AEW. They already had Christopher Daniels, Kazarian. They didn't need another old-time wrestler like James Storm at the time. Respectfully, they didn't need him. And he was way past his prime at that point. He was still a great talker, but James Storm was not in his prime 2019, 2020. He wasn't that in the ring no more. So now, he's not even wrestling no more. Now he's doing acting. Yes, he's doing acting. He's taking acting roles, bruh. James Storm. That is crazy. That is crazy. That is crazy. Excuse me. He really could have been the next world champion. I'm not gonna lie. Like, right after Shawn Michaels, right before Hangman Page, there was one cowboy, you feel me? One cowboy that was living the cowboy gimmick. He sounded like a cowboy. He looked like a cowboy. He talked like a cowboy. All of that, you feel me? All of that. And it was James Storm, bro. If you ask me, I feel like he never reached his potential. He didn't. He never reached his potential. He was an Impact World Champion probably once or twice, but he never was the guy. He was never the guy in Impact Wrestling. Gangsta. The company was never built around him in Impact Wrestling. Then he never got his chance in excuse me. He never got his chance in WWE or NXT to become the guy. So he was never even the guy in NXT. You feel me? And now he's like 40 something years old. That time has passed, bro. That time has passed. But James Storm, that's the wasted talent for today. Let me know what you think of in the comment section. Like, comment, share, subscribe. I'll be back with more.